Hello, everybody. This is Luke with the Lukewarm Take, episode 5. Today we're doing something a little different. We're going to be doing a little mock draft. I'm filming this Wednesday, March 6th, and we just got out of the combine. And in the last episode, I talked about some of the guys that I liked out of the combine. But yeah, so I'm going to see what I think will end up looking like. The draft will end up looking like post combine on a Wednesday. With my great knowledge of being a scout. But yeah. So first overall pick, we still don't know if the Bears are gonna trade Justin Fields or not. I think they will. I don't know if that's the right idea. I like Justin Fields, but also it's Caleb Williams at the first overall pick, and you can't be the team that passed on Caleb Williams. And so that's why I'm going to draft Caleb Williams at the first overall pick, going to the Chicago Bears. And then I see that Drake May is slightly falling, but I like Drake May. I think that the Washington Commanders will pick Drake May, and that's why I'm picking him, the second overall pick. And then I think the New England Patriots are going to draft Jayden Daniels, number 3, out of LSU. Top 3 quarterbacks are off the board, 1, 2, 3. Simple as that. And then another simple pick, Arizona Cardinals are going to draft Marvin Harrison Jr. He could be the best player in this draft class. It's just that he's not a quarterback. And then I believe that the LA Chargers will trade their pick to the I don't think they will trade it. No, they shouldn't trade it, actually. They're going to draft Joe Alt. They'll think of offers, but anyway. And then I think the New York Giants, though they might consider tackle, Malik Neighbors should be their guy. They don't have an offensive weapon. And Saquon Barkley's probably walking free agency. And so they're going to need a guy for Daniel Jones because they locked him up for so much money. 7th overall pick, we're going to go with Olu to the Tennessee Titans. And then this is an interesting pick because the Falcons could go quarterback right here. But I will address another problem they have. Lots of problems they have. Let's go with Dallas Turner out of Alabama. The best edge in this class by far. And he is going to be wreaking havoc for the Atlanta Falcons for the years to come. Chicago Bears are going to go with Rome Odunze out of Washington. Just imagine Caleb Williams throwing to DJ Moore, Rome Odunze, Darnell Mooney, Cole Kmet. Perfect situation for a quarterback. Offensive line's questionable, but you can address that in free agency. You have a ton of cap space. You've got lots of picks after this, but you got to get the weapons down first, I would say. And then New York Jets, there you're going to go with let's see, offensive tackles. We're going to go with Troy Faunau out of Washington. I think he's going to fit well for Aaron Rodgers, do well. Was in a winning situation in Washington. The Jets are trying to turn it around. This might be their year. Might not be. But it doesn't matter. Minnesota Vikings. This is a hard pick because you got to assume either Kirk Cousins is gone or Kirk Cousins is still there. And because of that, I don't really know what they will do. But I fully believe that Kirk will be back. And that's why I am going to pick Talis Fuaga out of Oregon State for the Minnesota Vikings. And then this is the clear J.J. McCarthy pick for the Denver Broncos. Tall quarterback, big arm. That's what Denver Broncos are always drafting. And then the Las Vegas Raiders, they could go quarterback here too. I don't know if they should. I don't think they should, but they might. And so because of that, we are going to go with Bo Nix out of Oregon. Let's get this scrolling down. New Orleans Saints. My team. Who do I want? If he's falling on the board like this, I'm going to be so excited. Chop Robinson out of Penn State, dude. Oh my. Him developing with Cameron Jordan is going to be so exciting. I'm excited for this season. Indianapolis Colts. That's a Brock Bowers pick. That's the only place I think Brock Bowers would fit, honestly, because tight end's such a lesser position now in the league. He's going to be a top guy. They have Anthony Richardson. He's going to need a weapon. Brock Bowers will be that guy. Easy choice. Fantasy owners, look out for him. In this Seahawks pick, I have a friend. He wants a quarterback. They don't need a quarterback. They have their guy for now, Geno Smith. And we're going to go with an offensive tackle that could slide into any position, J.C. Latham. He's a good prospect. I don't really care for him as much. But this Jaguars pick, it will be Terry Arnold's spot. First corner off the board in this stacked offensive class. The first defensive back is off the board. And then we got the Cincinnati Bengals. They've got T. Higgins on the franchise tag now. And so they don't have to worry about getting another offensive guy. But they do need to worry about their offensive line. And that's why I'm going to go with Amarius Mims out of Georgia. I think, what's his name? The guy from Bama. Can't think of his name right now. Let me look him up because I'm going to feel stupid. Bengals. Jonah Williams. It's on the tip of my tongue. Jonah Williams will be gone, more than likely. So we're going to go with Amarius Mims out of Georgia. Los Angeles Rams. They're not going to have to look very far for their next guy. Latu out of UCLA. Exciting prospect. He's got injury concerns. That's why I have him falling in this mock. But why should my opinions matter? Steelers. Shout out Chris, my boy. You are gonna get Kenyon Mitchell out of Toledo. I love this dude. He ran a 4.3 at the combine. Speedster. He didn't get beat much at college. He could end up being the top corner taken. We don't know. And Jared Verse is falling right now. And he's still going to fall. Because the Miami Dolphins are taking Jordan Morgan out of Arizona. Shocker. That's not the guy you were expecting, but that's what I think is the right pick. And they don't need any other offensive weapons. Their defensive seven's fine. Their DBs need a little work, but they get a solidified tackle for Tua, and they'll be up and running. Philadelphia Eagles. Jared Verse is still falling, and he will fall. Nate Wiggins out of Clemson. Houston Texans. Is this the Jared Verse pick? No, it's not. Brian Thomas Jr. Incredible receiver, jump ball artist out of LSU. And guess what? Guess what? There will be a trade. The Dallas Cowboys are going to be trading with Chicago Bears. The Chicago Bears can't take it anymore. They're trading their first next year, third this year for this pick, and it's been accepted. I don't want to restart this mock. Jared Verse is a Chicago Bear. 3 first-round picks this draft, and the Chicago Bears are instantly contenders now. What a draft by the Chicago Bears. And they didn't give up much. I mean, this weak division, anybody can. It's a toss-up. Chicago Bears, Caleb Williams, all these offensive weapons now. Now they have a solidified stud at edge. Watch out for the Chicago Bears. But the Green Bay Packers, they have a weakness, interior offensive line. That's why we're going to go with Graham Barton out of Duke. And then Tampa Bay Buccaneers, what do? They also have a weakness in the interior offensive line. That's why we're going to go with Jackson Powers Johnson. And now the Arizona Cardinals. They got their guy at offensive and at receiver with Marvin Harrison Jr. Now they're going to have to work on their defensive depth. And that's why I've got Johnny Newton going to the Arizona Cardinals. Buffalo Bills. Gabe Davis is gone, finally. They're going to need a replacement, a number 2 receiver. And this is where is he? Xavier Legate spot. Might seem like a reach at the time, but trust me. I do mocks all the time. That is my qualifications. Detroit Lions. This seems like such a Detroit Lions pick. Cooper DeJean out of Iowa. They have him listed at safety. That's so racist. He's going to play corner. I'm offended that they're going to put him at safety in this mock. I am so offended. Cooper DeJean is going to break the mold and will be playing cornerback for the Detroit Lions. And you can believe that. Baltimore Ravens, Keon Coleman. What a guy. Falling all the way down to 30. And the San Francisco 49ers. They're going to get their right tackle now. Taylor Guyton out of Oklahoma. And then the Kansas City Chiefs. I've been thinking about this since the beginning of the season. Xavier Worthy, they have their Tyreek Hill replacement. And that is the mock. Can we see all the picks? Can we see all of the picks? Can't get it all on the same screen. That's unfortunate, rather. So we're going to just recap this. Caleb Williams, the first overall pick. Drake May going second overall. Jaden Daniels, third. MHJ, Maserati, Marv, fourth. Joe Alt going fifth. Malik Neighbors, sixth to the Giants. Seventh to the Tennessee Titans. Olum Fushanu. Eighth overall to the Atlanta Falcons. Dallas Turner. Ninth, Ramo Dunze to the Chicago Bears. 10th, the New York Jets select Troy Fautanu. 11th, Talis Fuaga is going to the Minnesota Vikings. 12th overall pick, J.J. McCarthy is getting picked up for the Denver Broncos. And the 13th pick, Bo Nix, is going to the Las Vegas Raiders. I'm weird. 14th overall pick, Chop Robinson, is going to New Orleans. The 15th pick, Brock Bowers will be a Colt and help out Anthony Richardson. The 16th pick, the Seattle Seahawks are taking tackle J.C. Latham. The 17th pick, the Jacksonville Jaguars are taking Terrion Arnold out of Alabama. 18th pick, the Cincinnati Bengals are picking Amarius Mims out of Georgia. 19th pick, Laiatu Latu is going to the Los Angeles Rams. Steelers, shout out Steelers by Chris. Kenyon Mitchell out of Toledo. Joey Porter Jr. and Kenyon Mitchell is going to be the cornerback duo of the future. Shout out Chris. Jordan Morgan, tackle Arizona, going to Miami Dolphins. Shout out ZTB. Nate Wiggins, Clemson, corner, is going 22nd overall to the Eagles. Brian Thomas Jr., the 23rd overall pick. A lot of my viewers, I know this, are Texans fans, so you should be excited for this. The only trade I have, because I was just getting so comfortable with no trades, Jared Verse is going to Chicago. Graham Barton out of Duke is going to Green Bay. Oh, I know. Cheesehead. Jackson Powers Johnson out of Oregon is going to Tampa. And then Johnny Newton is going to Illinois. Or from Illinois is going to Arizona. That's going to be an adjustment. Xavier Legate is going to be a Buffalo Bill. Cooper DeJean is going to be playing corner for the Detroit Lions. Keon Coleman going to be a jump ball guy for Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens. Taylor Guyton's going to solidify that right side for the San Francisco 49ers. And then Xavier Worthy is going to be finally that Tyreek Hill replacement for the Kansas City Chiefs. I hope you guys liked this video. I hope it was long enough. But yeah, I hope y'all have a great rest of y'all's day. Be safe and God bless.